transcending into that all-time great status.
Yep.
The once-in-a-generation type of guy in Leandro Lo. So, Keenan opening the lapel right away. Leandro's not savvy to it. He should have been more. He's going right into the.
Already got it.
He's fed under. He needs to do one more grip switch.
Yep.
He's adjusting it a little bit more.
And he's going inverted here.
I think he's going to want to.
There it is.
He's going to. His right hand isn't where I've seen it in the past.
It's under like inverted de la Riva, and usually that grip is over the top and grabbed palm down. So
yes, I think this is what he's calling reverse de la worm guard.
That was pretty, right to the mount, almost to the mount. That was pretty.
So here, look, this is important. Listen, watch the referee. Watch the referee, because Keenan really knows what he's doing on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
He could have come on top there.
Yeah.
I'll bet you dollars to donuts he could have come on top there. He knows that he has a lot of confidence in his guard, and he knows Leandro's guard is very good. And if he sweeps him, he wants to sweep him towards the end, not the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't see the referee move, though, the arm.
Yeah, I'm sure he had to get an advantage for this, but I don't know. I didn't see it either. Right now he's inverted grip, and here it comes. He's turning again.
This is area of study, because this is new stuff out of Keenan right here.
This
is his new stuff going. Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Getting to the back, almost. He's going to come up on top in a leg drag potentially.
Yep. As long as he keeps his left foot on the inside. Wow!
Oh,
good.
He recovers. Watch the referee here. The referee signals like he moved his hands, like I'm not giving an advantage for that.
What a recovery by Lo.
I don't think there's any advantage on the board for both of those attempts, which, that's interesting. Yeah, if you're one of the guys that studies jiu-jitsu and studies the latest thing, because everybody's going to be doing this tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. You're exactly right. You're going to sweep off balance.
Yeah, so the difference between regular worm guard and this is the grip positioning of his right hand.
It's replicating inverted de la Riva, but with the right,
but there's not even really a reverse de la Riva here.
The collar is acting like that de la Riva hook, actually. You know, it's that the foot is in a completely different position.
It's interesting. He spoke to me about a sequence that he had from that grip underneath, but I thought he was referring to something else, and this is the new thing that he's certainly debuting this tournament.
Yeah, he's got to pull the sleeve in. I think if he is able to pull that sleeve across body, the one that's outside there, he'll be able to put him right back over again.
He's trying to disbalance to the left, so Leandro's leaned to his left-hand side. Did the ref? Oh,
whoa, there it is again.
He sticks it and gets the 2. Now, that's interesting, because those advantages that weren't there, at least that didn't see, those can play a huge effect, because Leandro may be able to sweep Keenan right back.
Absolutely.
I think it was a good time for a sweep, because it gives him maybe 4 or 5 minutes to pass the guard, and enough time to earn at least an advantage on the bottom. And it's looking, judging by the chemistry of this match so far, that he's going to be able to get that advantage.
Yeah, he was off-balancing Lo at will there. Buchecha versus Evangelista is on number 9. We'll stay on this map, but just so you guys know out there.
Now, if almost certain, not a certain victory, but the best path right now would be to get to your guard without any points. If he can jump on him, jump on a triangle, if he can kind of almost take the back and then fall off or whatever, getting back to stand up, pulling guard, I don't see Leandro passing.
Yeah, it's going to be true. Well, let's see here.
Yeah,
Leandro scored 2.
Yeah, like I said, I think that these guys can sweep each other.
Yeah, they definitely can sweep each other. Now, we're going to see if Leandro can cut loose, because if he gets loose, you don't want this guy loose in your guard. So the collar, this lapel, really slowing the game down. Good for Keenan. He's looking to feed it over the top again.
He's got the grip on the lapel. He feeds it under to that lasso.
This is the normal grip.
Yeah, this is the more standard, and then it's usually one more grip feed.
One more right-handed grip over the top.
Here we're going to the same position as before, this new position that he's been working.
Inverted
new
here.
meaning for new front since Pan Am's.
Inverted style.
When you can sweep each other, victories look like this: 2-2, 1 advantage, 2-2, 2 advantages to 1. That's what they look like. Here, Leandro's getting a little tighter. He's getting a little something going here.
And he may score an advantage if he can get in this half guard. It's going to be close right here. Let's see.
I mean, you can't see the referee.
Let's see. I'm trying to keep an eye on the ref. I'm going to keep an eye on the ref here.
He might have moved a little bit as he went out.
He is squeaking his way by.
Yes, this is very dangerous, but he still has the grip.
Yeah, he does.
It's going to be very tough to pass with that grip. It looks a little bit scarier than it is.
Yeah. Now he's switching it back over to the standard right-handed around the leg grip. He's got a right-hand grip there. You can see it, but Leandro's wise to keep his left hip to the mat.
You know what? I think Keenan can sweep from this. I really do. Right now, I think he can sweep. I don't think he wanted him that tight, but I think he can sweep right now, and I think he's waiting. I really do. That's my honest assessment of what's going on right now.
We've seen him.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's looking at the clock.
Looking at that clock, waiting. Well, we've seen him be crafty like that before. Use the clock to his advantage and sweep at the right time.
He knows, like I said, looking up at that clock.
This position now, I think it's playing in his favor for sure.
I'm looking up at the crowd, and all the eyes are on that mat right now. Every single one of them.
Going inverted again. Leandro trying to step out, but nope, here he comes. There he's up again. And he scores his 2.
On this break, I'm going to go get the score and the time. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Dan is out, going to get the score for us in the time. Lo, right now, nearly, he's in footlock guard right now. And our recon man says?
There's 2-4, no advantages, 3 minutes to go.
Wow, no advantages, 2-4. Keenan flips around.
We got to pay particular close eye on the advantages. The referee's arm is kind of cut off from the camera.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous that we might miss something.
Okay, so there's 2 now. Now it's 4-4.
Now we have to, if you're rooting for Keenan, you got to get an advantage here. If you're rooting for Leandro, you got to maybe get in tight on the half guard or something. I think the momentum is in Keenan's favor, though.
Yeah, still got this grip.
And you got to think, let's say it ends right now. Who would you give the nod to?
Ooh.
I think with that near back take, that near leg drag.
Yeah. Keenan may have the edge right now.
A slim edge.
Still has this grip. He's really confusing Leandro here with this grip. Now his legs are across, his legs are bound up. Yep, he's going to sweep again. He's going to go underneath and sweep backwards.
Yeah, it's taking the back almost. Can go to the crab ride here. But you can't let him suck in a leg for a knee bar. That's what Leandro needed to do. Maybe get an advantage or something off those feet attacks.
Yeah.
Keenan trying to work the crab ride. It's not going to happen, though. But he doesn't have the lapel. Oh, he does still have the lapel. Different lapel, though. different grip. Different grip on the lapel is what I meant to say. Were you watching the referee on the advantages?
I didn't see anything.
Leandro's talking a little bit. Referee almost made a gesture to look towards his clock.
Yeah.
As he was protecting the athletes.
Keenan still has this grip underneath. Needs that arm.
He's looking at the time now.
Yep.
Now, I think we're probably approaching the time on this one.
Yeah, it's got to be getting close. If he's going to come up. He's going to come up here. Let's see. Oh, no, but.
You can't tell, is he going to do an advantage or is he blocking it?
Keeping those other guys at bay. That's not an advantage sign. Whoa. This one's getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Down to the nitty-gritty, down to the wire. Keenan's coming up.
Coming
he
up
scores.
as 2.
6-4.
Keenan's up by 2 points. The clock is getting thin. The referee went to look at his clock. But it won't matter with 2 points up. It won't matter. He's just going to ride this one out and just not let himself get swept.
Yeah.
Or at least try. By keeping the lapel,
yeah.
when you go up on top with this style of sweep, when you keep the lapel, it makes it hard to extend,
yeah.
particularly in X guard.
Yeah, he did.
Keenan does it. He pulls it off.
He did. He could. Lo's arm was trapped, and he could not suck up the leg.
That's the biggest victory of his career right now.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That really shows you where he's at. He's a 2-time world champion. And maybe we could see the crowning of a new American champion today. Maybe, if he's looking like he is right now.
Yeah, he's looking very tactical. Tactically, pretty much perfect on that match. Swept when he needed to sweep, scored at the end there. So Keenan moves forward. And he will be fighting.